So we are about to go live on Facebook, which I'm super excited about, that I have figured out how to take it from a Zoom to Facebook to an event and to share it. That's a lot of places at one time, Nina. I've got my friend Nina on here because she's going to kind of keep me on track, right? Okay, so it says we are on the event. Let's see. I always get super nervous. Regardless, we are going to be so excited. I'm so excited. Give me just a second as we work out the technicalities and get things rolling. I am not, there we go. Yay. This is crazy trying to get all this stuff going. Okay. So here's what we're going to talk about. Guys, I totally made some notes tonight because I know that I could talk to a brick wall about Thrive, and I needed to make sure that I totally stayed on track. And Nina's on here to kind of make sure that I stay on track, one of my amazing team members. I'm so glad that she did. But I'm excited that you joined our Opportunity Live. My name is Susan Kaufman, and we're going to talk just briefly about these products tonight, but more about the business opportunity. We have been trying to do these every Tuesday. My friend Lindsay did one a couple of weeks ago, and I was so impressed with her, but I'm so glad you're here and I want to stay on track. So I titled the event, Why I Decided to Promote This Product. Why this one? Well, I always want to start with why this industry, right? And I'll tell you about the products in just a minute, but one thing I love about this industry is if I work, I get paid. If I hustle, I get paid. And there's no glass ceilings. Have you ever been in a job where they cap you at your salary? Even in sales, sometimes they cap you at your salary. That's no fun. You get, I can hear you in event. You can hear me in the event. I don't know what that means. Yes. So, okay, sorry. There's people like that. Can't see it. Okay. I guess she's hearing me in the event. Okay. So I get paid weekly, every Tuesday. Today was payday. Today was car bonus day. So that was even better. When I had two friends thriving with me, I was going to get to Thrive for free the next month. That was a no-brainer because if some of you don't know, I was a single mom of two kids when I started this product / business. Okay, that's something to definitely keep in mind. This industry allows financial and time freedom. And last but not least, it is a residual income. Do you know what a residual income is? That's people who have consumable products. I've been in one other direct sales company where women put the stuff on their face all day and then they washed it off every night, which meant they had to buy it to keep putting it on. That's a consumable product, much like our 3 Simple Steps system is. So even during a pandemic, even now that I work from, well, I definitely work from home. Most of us do. If the kids are sick, if there's an emergency at my house with my family, with my husband, whatever, I can work this business from anywhere because it comes from this little phone right here. And I still get paid even when I can't always 9 to 5 be present. That's kind of definitely a reason to choose this kind of industry. I hustle during my hustle time and I'm family in it the rest of the time. So there's 2 types of people that are in this industry. There's the customer / consumer, and we love our customers. As a matter of fact, I just got 2 new ones today. They're so excited about starting their Thrive experience. But then we also have the promoters who decide to take this product and make money at the same time. Now, many people will ask, you know, are you doing kind of a sales thing? No, let's be honest. I love my products. I love the 3 simple steps that I take every day, but I also have to make a living, right? So I didn't necessarily start this business like that. That was not really my intention, but I do enjoy making money for sharing a product that I love. I mean, let's think about that. I'm sure many of you every day, or at least once a week, have a box that shows up on your front doorstep from a company that you bought something online. And you probably, like my husband, likes to shop there a lot. That company does not give me free products for sharing how awesome their delivery service is, right? So, but this company does, this business does. So what is this Thrive thing that I talk about all the time? So when I got the call 7 years ago, I was literally a tired, exhausted mom. I was drinking way too much caffeine. I wasn't sleeping at night. Therefore, I did not like to get up in the morning. My 2 kids as a single mom were getting the leftovers of me, not the best part of me. I was working a full-time job. We were lucky if we actually had a home cooked meal, because who could do that? I didn't have time for that. I was super busy with all that. Life was in chaos. I definitely had no mental focus. I was definitely all over the place. And then I had, at this point in my life, I just turned 40. I was starting to gain weight. For those of you who have known me my whole life, that had really not been a situation in my life. I didn't feel good. But the main reason that my friend called me is because I dealt with some head discomforts. I'll let y'all read between the lines, 3 to 4 days a week. And she knew that this product would help me. She had watched it, she had seen it, and she had been taking it herself for 30 days. So she's like, Susan, you have to trust me. I'm not going to lie. This is what I did. I rolled my eyes. Are you kidding me? I had tried everything out there. Why would this work? But here it was. It was 3 simple steps, 2 capsules on an empty stomach, followed by our micronized. We definitely don't call this a shake because there's way more stuff in there than that. And then last but not least, a DFT, a dermafusion technology. This is our wearable nutrition, pushes vitamins through our body all day. By day 1, I was like, okay, that's great. Day 3, I had not drank a Dr. Pepper. I was waking up before the alarm clock went off. I was sleeping through the night. By day 6, I had not had one of those head discomforts. My house was clean. My laundry was done. Things were organized. My children was seeing, I was coming home and we were going and exercising around the block. It was a game changer, all because of these 3 simple steps. Now, here's something to know. I did not start as a customer. I actually started as a promoter by default. But Nina, real quick, while I'm catching my breath, because I've been talking real fast so far, will you just share 30 seconds of what these 3 simple steps did for you?
Absolutely. And we have such a similar story because I was almost 40 and I was an exhausted, tired mom and running myself ragged, living on coffee. And I just had tried so many things that I was like, well, done with the supplement thing. But I kind of knew in the depths of my heart, I was desperate. So when my friend said that word, hey, I feel amazing, I have all day energy, I was like, yeah, what? Like, because I was used to those coffee crashes, right? Drink coffee, crash, drink some more, crash. So that was my kind of every day. And so to get this in my system, and I just trusted my friend. I was like, sure, why not? You said the word energy, give me some of that. But the coolest thing was my day 5, waking up rested, my joints didn't hurt, and having that all day energy and putting my coffee pot away for good. I never in my life could imagine living without it. And so then I'm having this all day energy and I just didn't know what to do with all myself. Like my kids, my husband, they got that so much of me back that I obviously just kept on going. And 6 years later, here I am fueling my body with my wearable nutrition, fat burning, all day energy, and still loving the results because it doesn't stop working. It's core nutrition and it's what I was missing in my system. Even though I did eat healthy, I did cook the home cooked meals, but it wasn't enough. I needed more.
So something y'all should know about Nina. Nina is a CrossFit trainer. Like her and Tiffany, the one who told her about these products, they were supplement snobs, okay? Like they didn't need this little stuff that you bought from a friend. But then Tiffany started it and was like, Nina, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. There you go. Now both of them have a booming business in this. So here's what happened. You can choose to be a customer or a promoter. Remember, we love our customers. A lot of people will choose to get their experience and just take the product for 30 days and see what happens. And other ones will just go in full force. So here's the funny story that happened. I was presented with both of those, but it didn't cost me any money to click that promoter button. Now, remember I told you I'd been in another direct sales company. And in that time, you had to pay to be a part of the company and you had to have a huge inventory or you had nothing to sell. When Maria told me you do not pay to be a promoter and you're literally just the only investment you have is what you're buying for yourself, Susan. There is no inventory. Oh, and guess what? You don't have a website fee. Well, what was the difference? I really truly thought I could tell 2 or 3 people, get my products for free, maybe make $50 a week, and that would be great for me and my kids. Okay, so that was the funny story of that. I will say that what did I invest when I started in this? There were 3 packages you could start with as a promoter. There's a 200, a 400, and an 800. I went with the middle of the road because it was enough for me and my friend to split the package, and it gave me a whole nother month to do samples. Cool thing now, if you buy that package now, not only do you get enough for maybe you and your spouse or you and a friend or 3 solid months to yourself, but now the company gives you $150 worth of samples. So you don't have to sample out of your own stash. It's all yours. And that was it. But I will tell you that $400 investment for this single mom during Thanksgiving week, which is what's the next biggest holiday, was scary, but I knew that I needed something for my body. And I failed to mention that in that first week, I already dropped 2 pounds. So I was like, okay, this is a game changer. And I have now been taking those 3 simple steps for 7 years. So if you choose to do that promoter part, the opportunity that we're going to talk to you about here, how do you get successful in this business? The first thing I tell everybody is right off the bat, in the first 14 days, they give you this opportunity to earn a $1,320 bonus. Well, okay, that sounded great for this single mom because that would make Christmas easy. That wouldn't stress me out too much. And what did I have to do to get that? I had to find 4 people whose life they just wanted to change their life. They wanted to feel better. I needed 4 of them. And then I needed 4 people who wanted to feel better, plus look at a business opportunity. It was 4 and 4. Those 4 and 4 people came in within those 14 days, and I had a $1,320 bonus. Okay. 200 of it was in credit so I could get my products again. And the 1,120 of it was cash money. What do you think that did to this mentality of a single mom right before Christmas? Holy moly. So I tell people all the time, you need to find 4 people who need to feel better. And then you need to find 4 people who need to feel better and want a business gig on the side. And then repeat, 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 repeat. Teach your friends to do that. Repeat, repeat. So something Lindsay that she covered the last time she did this is, what's your skill set? You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not like you, Susan. I can't do that. But let me ask you this. When you love a restaurant and they have the best food ever, do you tell everybody about it? Or if you came across the most amazing sale at your favorite shoe store or your favorite Men's Warehouse, whatever, what do? You tell everybody about it. That's what I did. That was it. There's one thing that I can say in health and wellness, because many of you may know that I came from the car business. I was a marketing person. I was a car salesman, but car salesmen have to be salesmen. They have to sell you that car. In health and wellness, people don't like that. They want you to be personal. So you just need to be personal. You need to share what this product is doing for you and all the people. And now, thankfully, we have a Facebook page that has hundreds of thousands of stories on it. And every day I find one because everybody's story is completely different. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that one's great. This will help with my friend. So is your skill set, are you one of those kind of people that you're in it to win it? When she presented that to me and I was like, I have to do what to get what? Yeah, I'm down. I'm in it to win it. I am a hustler, but not everybody on my team is a hustler. Are you driven to have a better life with some different goals? When I looked at those 2 little kids' faces and their Christmas was different, mind you, I don't go crazy, but their Christmas was different. Mom was getting less stressed because once she was feeling better, she was paying off debt. We were having better opportunities of things that we could go and do. That following spring, I took them on a spring break vacation and I didn't have to stress about it. When I looked in their faces, I knew that it wouldn't take much for me to sacrifice and for me to hustle. I loved the product. I just had to tell people about it. Who was I going to tell? And I told the masses. It was like a race. I had a fun time doing it. I wasn't salesy. I did the business side of it. I had to teach people things, but there was a really good first 30, 40 days. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I just called myself ignorance on fire, but I had a blast doing it. I was coachable. If she told me to do something, I said, okay. I often tell everybody that if Maria said, Susan, if you want to be successful in this business, you have to run around the block 5 times a day, every day for 6 months, and you'll be successful. It had worked for her. That's what I was going to do. So anything she told me to do, I was coachable. I didn't think I needed to do this on my own. I didn't know enough to do it on my own. So that was not going to be an option. And there was one other thing. I was super consistent about what I was doing. Now, many of you know I was already a marketing director and for several car dealerships, and I was a single mom of 2 kids. So here was the deal. I didn't have a whole lot of time. So when people tell me I'm too busy, I don't have time. Oh, you're preaching to the choir, because I know that scenario. I know that. So what I did is I kind of worked in the nooks and crannies in my day, but I totally committed 20 minutes a day to this business every day for the first solid 6 weeks without fail. In 6 weeks, I earned the second rank of the company. But for many of you might not know this, what's the second largest bill in the household other than the house payment? It is most likely your car payment. And at that point, right there, in 6 weeks, they said, hey, we're going to pay for your car. Now, funny thing is I worked for a car dealer, so I didn't need a car, but they sent me money every month in place of that, and it paid my electric bill every month. Again, another stress taken off of this mom. So I understood real quickly that this little 3-step system was gold in my hand, and I just had to get it into the hands of other people. Very fortunately, we have an amazing product that, might I tell you, has went over $2 billion in sales, and we're on our 8th year. Can I give you just a little comparison right here? It took Apple 14 years to have $1 billion company. We did it 2 billion in 8 years. It took that other facial company that I was in for a very long time 33 years to hit their first billion. Amazon, it took them 14 years to make a profit. We're a debt-free company. Why are our sales so big? These 3 little steps are amazing. We have gold in our hand, and we just have an amazing opportunity that comes behind it. So you have to understand that, and you have to understand that this company is debt-free, so we don't have to stress about debt and paying off things to keep going. I know one thing that I had is I just had a starving mentality to succeed, whatever I had to do to get there. And as a single mom, with being the main one that runs the household and everything comes on me, I had to make it work. It wasn't an option at all. And so that was kind of my go-to thing. Now, one thing I can tell you is right off the bat, you can earn those bonuses. Then they have, if you hit the next rank, you get some cool Maui Jim sunglasses and you earn some more bonuses. Then the second rank of the company is the car bonus. And that is insane. So I have to tell you today, it's always the second paycheck of the month when you get your car bonus. It's not part of your pay. It's a bonus. And I'm very blessed because I'm in what they call the auto bonus elite. So I actually get 2 for me. And then Mike gets 1. And then my 19-year-old son, Talon, gets 1. Today, $3,200 came into this household for those 4. Well, actually, we only pay for 3. So isn't that crazy? I'm so sorry, guys. So that's just kind of a cool thing and kind of a driver for some people, because a lot of times they think only the top ranked person is going to get the car bonus. No, there's a ton on my team. And then they offer the trips. That was like, when you hit your second rank of the company, they start offering you trips. And we just got back from Cabo. One of my favorite things about being there, I love these trips. They're off the charts. But so many of my team, this was their very first trip. They haven't been in for very long. They earned their first trip. They were overwhelmed because they don't disappoint at all. So I want to tell y'all something. Was I a little scared at first because I was the main person in my household that took care of the bills, and I was investing in something in myself, and literally right before Christmas, yes, I was nervous. But I also trusted my friend. I had known her most of my life. I don't know why. I just said, you know what, whatever. Honestly, maybe I bought it just to prove her wrong. I don't know, but it worked out. 1 year later, after purchasing that, maybe it was 1.5 years, I finally decided, you know what, I'm not going to be in corporate America anymore. I'm going to come home and I'm going to be a stay-at-home full-time mompreneur. Now, did that mean I came home and didn't work? No, I worked more and I loved it, because everything I was building for me and those kids. Now, obviously, I have a much larger family because I got remarried, but over the past 7 years, I look back to that day that I was going to click that button. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? And I just did. And then I was just ready to take off. Here's something cool. Our company, leaders, the CEOs, the ones y'all might have seen my picture last week. I was in one of them's house in Cabo. They've been in this industry for over 20 years, so they really understand how this works. And because we're a debt-free company, they launched a thing in January saying, okay, we're just going to take $60 million and we're going to give bonuses for the first 4 months. Here's how you earn them. Take off. Have a great time. Not gonna lie, I was a little overwhelmed. That wasn't commissions. That wasn't your regular pay. That wasn't the car bonuses. This was on top of that. And I have watched day after day different people who are earning $4,000, $12,000, $40,000. My son actually came in yesterday and he goes, so tell me, how do we get that $40,000 bonus? And I was like, sit down. I will share that with you. All we got to do is tell everybody about these 3 simple steps. That's it. So, when I asked, why did I hit that button? Why not? There was really nowhere to go but up. I wasn't going to be investing a whole bunch of money. I wasn't going to be in a brick and mortar company. There was no way to go but up. So I ask you tonight, are you ready to just experience the product? At least start with the 3 steps, become a customer, see what all the hype is about. You want to take the products and you want to change your health. Absolutely. Be that. That's great. I love that because the main thing is for people to be thriving. Or are you ready to take these products and make money at the same time? As Lindsay said last time, you can make some gangster money right now. It cracks me up. It doesn't really sound like me, but I just thought it was funny. So today, do I think about the day that I clicked that button? Absolutely, of course. And many times I reflect back to the day before this was put in my lap. The day before she called me and says, hey girl, you got to listen to me. This is going to be insane. This product is going to change your life. And I'm thankful with what happened by all means. And I'm thankful that I took that small second to invest in myself. I always tell everybody, don't overthink it. I mean, if anything, you're going to get healthy for the next month. Okay. So just lock arms with us and just run. Last but not least, I always say Lindsay says this a lot, and I agree with her. If we have to talk you into signing up, we're going to have to talk you into running, to hustling and doing this job. It's easy, but you do have to actually do it. No one had to talk me into the Millionaires Club. When I started seeing the income that was happening, and in 6 weeks had earned that car bonus, and 5 months had my family, me and my kids completely debt free, and then options started coming. And then 1 year later, I walked away from my job and did this full time. It was such a blessing, but nobody had to talk me into keep running. They didn't. I was going, we got this. And when I got to walk across the stage in a beautiful princess gown and accept the Millionaire Award, which you can see up here, man, am I glad that I clicked that button, because my possibilities were endless. My friend Amber Davis over while we were in Cabo, she said, my favorite tagline is, if you're going to wear it, you might as well share it. You have nothing to lose, right? So are you ready to make some gangster money and join us? I hope so. I hope that you have learned something from this opportunity live tonight. I hope that you will seriously think about it. Please get back with the person who invited you to this event. If you have more questions, my name is Susan Brown Kaufman on Facebook. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions and direct you back to that person, or it may have been me who invited you here. I'm not sure. For our team that joined in just to kind of see how we did this, thank you. Thank you for being hustlers. Man, y'all are amazing. But now we're going to jump off this call or this live Zoom because our company just launched a new product and they're going to give us all the deets on it tonight. What we hear is it's going to be a girl's best friend. So I'm going to go find out about it. I super appreciate all of you jumping on. Good night. Talk to you later.